A book review by Frontier Senior Fellow Barry Cooper.
Long before social media and smartphones, Marshall McLuhan warned that media technologies create environments that alter how people think and act. Grant Havers's "The Medium is Still the Message. Marshall McLuhan for Our Time" shows how timeless those insights are. McLuhan claimed the media don't just transmit information, they shape the conditions under which information is received, interpreted, and acted upon. The University of Toronto professor, who rose to international prominence in the 1960s, argued that media-created environments influence perception before conscious judgment begins. People adapt long before they recognize what is happening. Even the word media suggests mediation, a channel through which information flows between people. McLuhan asked, what kind of environment does a medium create? What habits of attention does it reward? What forms of thinking does it encourage or quietly undermine? Modern people pride themselves on being informed, regarding it as a civic duty and a personal virtue. That confidence was shaken when Alexander Solzhenitsyn told Harvard graduates in 1978 that they had a right not to know, meaning a right not to have their minds and souls filled with trivia and moral debris. McLuhan argued the deeper danger was not misinformation, but invisibility. Media environments shape habits of thought before judgment even begins, so their influence is difficult to recognize and resist. Havers brings this insight back into focus. A medium does not erase content, but limits how content can be understood. Form shapes perception first, meaning follows. Critics claim that technology is neutral and can be used for good or evil. However, McLuhan said technology is designed with particular ends in mind and produces predictable effects. Misuse is possible, but dependency is rarely accidental. A print environment, shaped by books and newspapers, fostered privacy and deliberation. It sustained debate and rewarded linear thought, and sustained attention and private judgment. The digital world is different, public, immediate, and oriented toward constant exposure. Its platforms prioritize speed, visibility, and continuous response. TikTok rewards compulsive engagement whether it shows cat videos or not, leading to addiction. The political consequences are hard to miss. Tribal unanimity often replaces debate, and public life rewards performance over persuasion. That's why contemporary politics feel more acrimonious and less rational. McLuhan insisted that new media could make older media obsolete without making them irrelevant. The fact McLuhan and Havers wrote books suggests that resistance remains possible with effort and attention. Social media provide lonely people with a sense of belonging and encourage identity formation through public display. This imaginative membership postpones engagement with reality. It often deepens anxiety rather than relieving it. Havers grounds his analysis in lived experience, particularly in education. Laptops transformed student behavior. Cursive note-taking disappeared. Handwritten exams became unreadable. Students typed verbatim transcripts rather than summaries. Research confirms that longhand note-taking improves comprehension in ways transcription does not. Students became less able to distinguish central arguments from peripheral detail. Instructors adapted by replacing in-class exams with take-home assignments. New evaluation methods followed, along with new strategies to prevent cheating. Artificial intelligence only intensified these pressures. Smartphones deepened dependency. When my students were asked to abstain from social media for a week, many reported noticing the physical world for the first time. Some recognized their own dependence. New media create environments with consequences that are often unanticipated and rarely visible. Havers notes that McLuhan denied that technology was fate. Instead, he said the electric environment is cannibalistic, and survival requires studying cannibals. McLuhan noted that human creations reveal human purposes. Technologies express what we value. To understand the producer, study the product. University of Calgary messaging urges students to start something, disrupt, or invent, but none tell them to study. When business logic colonizes education, universities become extensions of the economy instead of places to learn. McLuhan's idea of the global village offers a final example. Electronic interdependence makes everyone involved in everyone else's affairs. That's why, during COVID-19, Albertans reported neighbors for suspected violations in numbers that exceeded confirmed infections. Haver's book trades in clarity, not nostalgia, and offers a rigorous and timely guide. McLuhan's warnings weren't meant to frighten, but to provoke awareness. That's where resistance begins.